Hey, everybody, welcome to this Board Game Life. I am your host, Mark, and today I have my daughter. She's home from college for Christmas break, and she is being so nice to play Dice Throne with me. We're doing season 2, and she has picked the Samurai, and I am going to play as the Gunslinger. So we have Gunslinger versus Samurai tonight, and we are just going to have some fun and see what happens here. So we'll go ahead and switch the camera, and we are already set up, and we will pretty much just get started. So we've done our initial setup, and let's see if we can't quite get everything in, but we're close enough. I need to probably move over a little bit more so you can get a little bit more of your character on the screen, but we can put our dice things up. Guess I'm going to do a little bit more of rearrangement here, but all right. And we're going to just roll a dice. We're going to roll one 6-sided die to see who goes first. We're just going to roll high number. We'll go first. I got a 5.
3.
Okay, so I'm going first. All right. And that means I do not get a combat point or get to draw a card on my first side. I only start with the 4. Now, these are new characters, so neither Haley nor myself have played these characters. So we're going to be kind of doing a little bit of reading, trying to figure out. We're trying to just like, hey, let's play some different characters that we haven't done. So this should be interesting. So my special abilities that I have, I've got evasive. This is a positive status effect with a stack limit of 3. So this means that I can spend and roll 1 to 2 of these to dodge an attack. So when a player with evasive, so if I have that token on me, when I receive damage, I can choose to spend the token. If spent, I will roll 1 dice. If the outcome is a 1 or a 2, no damage is received, although other associated effects may still apply. Multiple evasive tokens may be spent in an attempt to prevent the same source of damage. Okay, so I can only have 3 of those at a time. I also have reload, which is another positive with a stack limit of 2. This says if a player concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, they may spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice and add half the value as damage rounded up as an attack modifier. Then I've got knockdown, which is a negative status effect. So to remove this token, a player afflicted with it must spend 2 combat points before the start of their offensive roll phase. If the player does not, they must skip their offensive roll phase and then remove this token. So that is something I definitely want to put that status effect on her. Knock that samurai down. And then lastly, I got bounty. Receive +1 damage and attacker gets 1 CP. So when a player is afflicted with this token, is attacked by an opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 1 and gains 1 combat point. The attack modifier is persistent. So that's where I'm at. So I'll go ahead and do my roll, and then when she starts hers, we'll read off. She can read off what her special abilities are. All right, so I skipped the income phase because I went first, and let's see, what do I got to play here in my? Do I have a? Oh, I got a ripped sleeve. Bummer. These are nice sleeves too. I got all the little fancy sleeves. All right. Okay, now you can't be looking at the screen too when I have my cards out. I got to be careful. Can't have you looking straight next to me going, hey, look what I have. All right, so let's see. Let's see what this is. Ooh, this one's a promo card. Okay, so, all right, so we're going to play for no combat points. I will play this card. It's run and gun. I get to roll 1 dice. If I get the bullseye, which is a 6, I'm going to inflict the bounty on you and knockdown. Any other outcome, then I get to draw an additional card. So let's go ahead. I did get a 3, so I get to draw an extra card into my hand. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm going to spend a combat point, and I'm going to roll another dice. Now, if I get a bullet, I got a 50% chance of hitting a bullet. I'm going to deal 2 undefendable damage to you. If I get the dash, then I inflict a knockdown, and again on a 6, I get to inflict a bounty. It's a 3, which is the bullet, so I'm going to deal 2 undefendable damage to you. And I haven't even, look at that, I haven't even started my attack run yet. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go into my offensive roll phase. All right, let's see what... Ooh, I got a small straight already. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is after targeting an opponent, we each roll a die. If your rolls equal or greater, deal 7 damage, otherwise deal 5. Now, if I do I'm going to see if I can roll a 5. I got 2 chances to roll a 5. Or, ooh, I have a passive here. During my upkeep, I gain a reload. Ooh, I didn't see that. Do you? And you've got a passive as well. Okay, we'll have to check that. I've never had a passive on a character, so that's interesting. I will always gain a reload on my upkeep phase. Pretty cool. So, I do have 3 bullets, which I could do revolver, but it's only 3 damage. I could try to roll those, but I'm going to go for the large straight. So I need a 5. That's a 1. And I got a 6. So I'm going to spend 1 combat point to increase or decrease any die by the value of 1. So that gives me my large straight. I'm out of combat points. So that's fan the hammer. So I'm going to gain 2 evasives. And I deal 7 defendable damage to you. So you get to roll your 3 dice. Let's see what happens. So
I get to defend. I get to prevent 1.
Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. You're rolling 5 dice.
My large straight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. So you're dealing 1 undefendable for every sword. So you got 2 swords.
Yep.
So I'm taking 2.
And then I'm preventing 1.
Okay. So I was dealing 7. So you're taking 6, and I'm taking 2. All right. And all right. So now I go into my second main phase. I'm not doing anything, and that ends my turn. I don't think I'm going to discard anything. So, all right. So let's go ahead and read what your ability. What's your passive?
My passive, it says if you're the first player of the game, gain honor. At the conclusion of your turn, if you use less than 3 roll attempts during your offensive roll phase, gain honor.
Okay. And then so you're not the first player of the game, so you okay, so you didn't gain honor to begin with, but you will if you use less than 3 roll attempts. Okay. So then let's see what you've got over there.
Okay, so I've got shame. It says when a player afflicted with shame concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, remove this token, reduce the attack damage by 1. Honor, it says spend to increase your attack damage by 1, or spend 2 honor to increase your attack damage by 3.
Okay.
And then I've got backstrike. When a player with backstrike receives damage as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice, then deal half the value as damage rounded up to the attacking player.
All right. Okay. So you have nothing to upkeep, so you get to gain 1 combat point and draw a card. So you get to have 5 in your hand. Because you would have started with 4 anyways, so. I need to. Oh. All right. You playing any blue cards? And you can also sell cards during this phase or in your second main phase to gain combat points as well. So here, yeah, playing upgrade abilities, or sorry, ability upgrades, playing main phase action cards, or selling cards to gain.
I'm gonna sell that one.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna spend 1 to gain 2 honor.
Oh.
2 honor.
2 honor.
Okay. I think that's all.
All right, so now you can roll those attack dice. Gunslinger gonna try to dodge.
Oh.
Uh-oh. You got one right out there.
Okay. I think I might do this one and then spend these also.
Okay.
So then it would be 10 damage, but it's defendable.
Okay. And you're inflicting shame,
And I'm
right?
inflicting shame.
So what did shame do again?
It just says when a player afflicted with shame concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, remove this token. Reduce that attack damage by 1.
Okay. So my attack damage will go down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you did only 1 dice roll, so you gain an honor as well.
Oh yeah.
And then so you're doing how much damage to me?
10.
So you're doing 10 damage to me. Okay, so my defense is 1 roll, but we both roll a single dice. Now, if my dice roll is greater than yours, then I get to choose either to do 3 undefendable damage to you, or I can prevent half the damage rounded up on what I roll.
Oh.
And, I'm sorry, half of the damage rounded up. And if my roll is not greater than yours, then I deal 1 undefendable back to you, but I still take all the damage. So I'm hoping to beat your dice roll. I got a 5, a 2. So I can either give you 3 undefendable or prevent half of that. So I'm going to prevent half, which is 5. So I'll take 5 damage.
Half. I think it's half of your dice roll, not half of the damage.
It says I can choose to either deal 3 undefended damage or prevent half damage.
Oh.
Yeah. It says half the damage. It doesn't say half of what I rolled.
Oh, that's insane.
But I only get 1 dice roll. So that's where the whole weight of it is. If I don't beat the roll, then I'm taking it all and only giving you 1 damage. So the only way for me to try to prevent is I'm still always taking damage. I don't ever get to heal or anything. So, all right. So that. Okay, so you go into your second main phase. Did you want to sell any cards or play any?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, so all right, so you can discard. You have to sell all cards beyond 6, so we have a hand size limit of 6. And so I got to go in upkeep phase. So I have evasive. Oh, I didn't bother to use my evasive tokens. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. I'm going to save them for when I really need them. And then I've got this thing, so that's going to hurt me later, unless I can get rid of it. All right, so I get 1 combat point, 1 a card. Felt like 2. All right. Oh, I definitely want to do that. All right, so we are just going to go into the offensive roll. Woo, 4 of those guys. 3 of them. Oh, during my up, I also gain a reload. I forgot my passive. So during my upkeep, I gain a reload. If a player concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, they may spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice and add half the value as damage rounded up. Yeah, so here it's half the value of the dice. Roll is not greater. Okay. So I've got 3 yellers. No dead eyes. Do I want to keep these 3? I could keep this one and then try to roll 1 more bullet to do take cover. And I got that. Okay. So I've got take cover, so I'm going to gain another evasive. I have a stack limit of 3, so I can't take any more than what I have. I'm dealing 5 damage. Now this was, what was this again?
It just decreases your attack by 1.
Does this stay here? Is this persistent, or does it remove?
After the offensive roll phase.
It goes away.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be 4 damage to you. And then this says I can spend this. I can roll a dice and add half the value of the dice as damage. So I'm going to spend this and roll 1 dice. It's a 6. I get to add 3. So it's going to be 7 damage towards you. That is defendable. And then this goes back to you. Oops. Sorry.
Okay, so you get to prevent 4 of it.
What? Boo.
So it was what, 7?
It was 7, yeah.
So taking 3.
Okay, and then I'm not going to do anything in my main phase. I don't need to discard, so it's back to your turn.
Okay. Oops. No, some stack over. Okay.
And as our dog is over here woofing at us. He makes a lot of noise. He likes to woof. Especially when he's supposedly sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 combat points to put this down.
Upgrading her defense to the max. Stand tall 2. Ooh, you gain another. You get to roll an extra dice too.
Yep. That's all it changes. Yeah. And I can't shame myself.
There you go. That's good.
You. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I have to try. Right?
Even if you only get 4 of them,
Yeah.
you still get to do that pretty powerful attack, the Hagaturi. But if you get 2 more, you get a Shogun.
But what if I can't do anything?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using this card.
Okay.
It says to change the value of one of your dice to a 6. For you. For you. You. Okay, so I gain honor. Oop. I gain backstrike. I inflict 2 shame.
What?
2 shames, sorry. And I deal 5 undefendable damage. And I'm gonna spend these 2 to do 3 more, but I think you can fight. Oh, the 3 is defendable. The 5 is not.
Okay. Okay, so I'm taking 5.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop down to 38. And then you're gonna inflict 3 more on me?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So I can use evasive. If I roll, let's see, so yeah, I got 3 of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 evasive. If I roll a 1 or a 2, I don't take that damage. I rolled a 3. Now I can spend multiple, so I can try it again. Might as well. That's a 3. Why not? Might as well try it. That's what it's there for. I got a 2. Okay, so I had to spend 3 evasives, but all right. So I don't get that, and then I still roll this. So we're gonna still roll my defense because you still attacked. It was a 5. Oh, and you roll 1. Sorry, you roll a single dice. A 1. So I did better. I don't have to prevent anything, so I'm doing 3 indefendable back to you. So good. And these are only on when I attack you, correct? These shames?
They're on your offensive
My offensive roll. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're down to your.
All done.
You're done? Okay. All right. Upkeep. Nothing to do. Gain a combat point. Gain a card. Oh boy. Which one do I want to do? I'm gonna spend 2 combat points to upgrade my large straight. Fan the hammer 2. Hate spending those right now, but that's what we're gonna do. All right. Wow. I got 5 revolvers. Oh, I forgot. I get my reload at the start of my upkeep. I won't use it this time, but I'll. Do I want to re-roll that? That's not a lot. You can defend it. Yeah, I'll just go with that. I think. That's it. So it's 5, but actually, it's actually only 3 coming at you because of these.
Yeah.
So it's 3 damage coming your way.
Oops. Okay.
Ooh.
I prevent 2 and I do 1 undefendable to you.
So I take 1, you take 1. All right.
Yep.
So that puts me at 37. You at
35.
35. Okay. And then I am done.
Okay.
I need more CP. I need lots of CP. I need more cards. Don't forget your passive there as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when you're doing your rolls. Never mind. Keep forgetting mine is during the upkeep. Mm.
Situation.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? If you roll again, you don't get honor. You kind of have to, don't you? Well, you have 3 swords, I guess.
Okay, I gain a back strike, but I can't because I have a stack limit of 1, and I deal 3 undefendable damage.
Okay.
Elfine.
What's backstrike?
Back strike.
Yeah, what's your backstrike?
When a player with back strike receives damage as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice, then deal half the value as damage, rounded up, to the attacking player.
Okay. So you're doing how much to me?
3 undefendable.
3 undefendable. All right. So down to 34. I still roll a dice because you're still attacked.
Well, I thought that you couldn't defend it. I thought that was the point.
I still take the damage. Do I still do the dice roll? Probably not. See, so undefendable damage. Damage which players cannot activate I can't activate a defense ability. Okay. However, the damage may still be avoided, reduced, or enhanced. It's just undefendable. Okay, correct. That makes sense. Okay. That dog. Okay, so yeah, I don't roll that, and you done?
Yep.
All right, so upkeep, I gain a reload. I have a stack limit of 2, so I can't gain any more of those. I'm going to gain a CP, gain a card. All right. Okay, so we are going to roll some dice. Let's see what happens. It's a close game. Ooh. Ooh, I got this right now. I can inflict a bounty. Player inflicted this token is attacked by an opponent. The attacker increases damage by 1 and gains a combat point. And that's persistent. Oh. I only do 1 damage, but that goes on you right now. And I gain CP for that. Oh, and it gives an additional damage. So we're just going to go with that. We're going to do Bounty Hunter. So I'm inflicting this on you. But you're not I don't think it counts yet because I just gave it to you. So on the next attack, you will have it.
Okay.
So I think right now I'm just giving you that and dealing 1 undefendable damage. All right, and then that's it. That takes effect on the next time. And that's it. I'm gonna keep what I've got. Tight game. 34-34. Oh, I keep forgetting. I could have given you more damage. I forgot to do my reload. I keep forgetting to do my abilities.
I'm using this one to inflict 2 shame on you.
I'm so shamed.
Okay. Now, on to the business. They never be getting me nothing good right out the gate. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing.
You have, what is it? Wakizashi? Wakazashi? Something like that.
Wakizashi?
Wakizashi?
Yeah. Guess so.
You still got another roll, too, if you want.
Maybe I'll just do Wakizashi.
Ooh.
3 undefendable damage. To you.
Down to 31. All right. So it hurts. All right.
Oh! I just picked them all up and put them all down. Funny.
All right, so upkeep. I gain reload. Reload has a stack limit of 2. I already have them, so I can't gain any more. I gain a CP and a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 cards. Okay. Time to roll some dice. And do 2 less damage to you. How terrible. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
That works for me. So I have a small straight or a large straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I gain 2 evasives. And I deal 8 damage. But that's -2, so it's 6 damage. But then I can spend. So I'm what, 6? So we're at 6. I'm going to spend one of these. It's half rounded up. Okay, so that adds a die. That adds a damage. So that's 7. I'm going to spend this one as well. Oh, wait. I don't know if I can spend more than one. It doesn't say I can spend more than one. So 7 defendable damage to you. Oh yeah, plus your bounty. So it's back to 8. Oh, and I gain a CP, baby.
8.
Yes.
Okay.
Back to 8.
Okay, so I do 2 undefendable to you, and I get to prevent 2, so it's 6.
Okay. That puts me at 29.
28.
Woo! We are right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now I go into my second main phase. I'm actually going to spend. I'm not spending anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 cards. Okay. So I'm good.
Okay. 2.
You know, the last time I played this, I played against your grandmother. We were doing Krampus versus Santa. She rolled 2 ultimates in a row against me.
That's insane.
I was like, are you kidding me? So, for the seniors in the group, might be watching this is Yahtzee. So, all those years of throwing dice playing Yahtzee, you got a leg up. Yahtzee skills come into play.
Huh. Okay. I got solemnity.
All right.
I inflict shame.
Oh my goodness, with the shame.
And I do 7 defendable.
7 defendable. Okay. So I'm rolling 1 dice. Oh, we both got to roll 1 dice. I rolled a 1. Oh. So if your roll's greater, I do that. If your roll's not greater, I only deal one undefendable to you, but I take, how much did you?
7.
7. Okay. Yikes. And I didn't use my evase. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting to use my evase. Oh well. I gotta remember to use them. Okay, so that was end of yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gain a reload. I gain a combat point.
Wait, what?
I gain a card. So, wow. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 combat points, and I'm gonna inflict you with bounty again. Oh, I can't. It's stack limit of 1. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought I could. So we're not spending that. Just know it's there. All right. So we will spend 2 to upgrade my showdown. So my small straight gets upgraded. All right. Time to roll some dice. Ooh. Should I attempt to get Deadeye? I think I might. I'm going to keep my 6s. I'm going to try to get the ultimate or...
Oh.
654. Hmm. So I've rolled. That was my second roll. Can't do this. Bummer, bummer, bummer. So this is 654. I'd have to roll a 3 to get the small. Let's just see what happens. If I don't shoot you, I don't shoot you. I don't shoot you. Oh wait, I did get. Oh well, it's bounty hunter. I can't inflict that, but I can deal 1 undefendable damage to you.
Okay.
So that's it. But 1's better than none, I guess. Okay, I'm still at 5 cards. I think I'm just gonna sell this one to gain a combat point. I think that's more valuable right now. And I was dealing damage, wasn't I? I was just shooting you. I got it. I keep forgetting to use these things.
Oh. Did you use your shame already?
I was just attacking you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's undefendable. How does this? What is it? It reduces.
It reduces, yeah. Reduces the attack.
Which that's why yes. So you shouldn't take any damage.
Oh, slay.
Because it's undefendable, which means you can't roll defense dice, but it can still be reduced.
But I still take 1 because of this.
I did this. Oh, so yeah, you're still taking 1.
Okay.
Correct.
Taking 1 gets canceled out. Okay, we're right. We're at the right.
And okay. Yeah, and I get this. I can't. Okay. Man, maybe I don't like this character. It's too complicated for me.
Oh. Scratch voice.
I feel like I'm messing this up so bad. I gotta remember I got evasive for avoiding your attacks. I have reload for adding damage to you. I've got to use those. And the bounty is on you. I gotta remember.
I'll just do this. Upgrade.
It's a lot. It's not a lot. I'm tired. That's it. That's what I'm claiming. That's my story.
That's my story.
You get a couple sixes.
Ah.
Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Ah! No! Dad! Leave my cards alone.
What you doing?
No.
I'm spending the one combat point. You have to re-roll one of those dice.
You are a turd. I hate you.
Oh, you could hate me more, but...
Okay, so I gain honor. Gain backstrike. But I already have one.
Why'd you gain that? Oh, because...
Because I still
what are you
have an
doing?
action to do. 2, and I'm doing 7 undefendable.
Okay, but... Alright, so...
Plus 3.
So, I
Defend.
have 2 evasives.
Okay.
I can't do the defendable, but I can do the other things. So...
It's at 10. 7
so it's at 10, so I'm going to use one evasive token. So I'm rolling one of these. If I roll a 1 or 2, no damage. I rolled a 2. 0! Perfecto. I know, you're looking at me like, how do you do that?
This character is baloney, because how are you just... I don't... I feel like you are cheating.
Ow.
So you could do that to my ultimate? Oh, no action of any kind may be performed. Yeah, okay.
Right.
So you would have to take it.
Dice may be altered to prevent an ultimate. Otherwise, no action of any kind can be performed. Correct. So, like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't use evasive ability to avoid your ultimate. But I could do, like, what I just did. I may alter your dice.
I hate you. You suck.
But you can do the same.
You suck.
Everyone's ultimate's probably the same. So does that mean you're done?
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Alright, so I get a reload, but I've already got them. I'm maxed out. I gain a combat point and a card. Let's see what happens. Woo! Look at that bad boy. It doesn't really do much. Oh, that's not too bad. But I think I'm gonna... Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend 2 combat points to upgrade to Revolver 2. Which, if I roll a 4 of a kind, then I can inflict a knockdown on you. Alright, so let's go on the attack. Oh, look at that. Let's see, I got 2 4s and 2 5s, but those are not bullets. That doesn't help. I got a bunch of yellows. And I got a 6 5 4. So I think I'm going to have to keep a 6 5 and a 4. Try to go for the small to large straight. Need a 3 and a 2. Okay, that one is in the corner, so I'm going to re-roll it. Okay, I got the 3.
Hey.
What?
You already did 3.
This one was, didn't you see it? It was sitting like this.
Yeah, it was a...
It was like, it wasn't flat.
Didn't you roll it into a 6?
I re-rolled that dice because it didn't land flat in the tray.
Oh, you...
Sorry. No, I re-rolled it because it didn't, it was sitting like this. It wasn't flat. So that was a 6. And what I roll? See, now you messed me all up. I'm just going to take that. I didn't get it. I didn't get but I got a small straight. After targeting an opponent, you each roll.
I'm getting sick of us both rolling.
Each roll a dice. If my roll is equal or greater to you, I deal 8 damage. Otherwise, only deal 6. With a 3. You get a 2, so I get to do 8. So there's 8 plus. I'm going to use reload. So I'm going to spend 1 to roll this and half the value. So it's only 1. So 9 damage, but it is all defendable. Minus 2 from these, from my shame,
1.
so it's back to 7.
Plus 1, back to 8.
Oh yeah, and I get a combat point for that, so it's back to 8.
And then I'm doing back strike, because I've had it on here forever.
Okay.
So I get to roll a dice, and then I give you half the damage rounded up. So 2
damage, okay.
Okay, and then I can do my defensive roll. Okay, so I'm doing 2 undefendable to you, and then preventing 2, so what did we say? It's 6?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where we ended up.
Okay, 20. Oops. Did you take your 2 more undefendable?
I did.
4 total? 4 total undefend?
No, I took 2.
2 here. I just did 2 more for my defensive roll.
Okay, so
I got 2 of the swords, so it's 2.
So I have my evasive. So I'm trying to avoid 2, right? So I need a 1 or a 2. I got a 3, so I got to take 2 more. See? It worked out. Down to 18. All right, that was your attack. Where are you at? 20? It's still a close game. All right. So my upkeep, I gain a reload. I gain a combat point. I gain a card. Oh, definitely.
Your cards are patootie.
How does this... Well, that doesn't... If your roll is greater or equal, that's all it does. So that's... I don't even know if that's worth the cost. I don't think so at this point. So we're not going to play. Time to roll some dice. We need to go big bucks and a whammy. 2, 3. Oh, wait. I got a 6, 5, 3, 2. Oh, if I can get a 4, I can hit you with a large. I got 2 options here. All right. It's a 3. Try one more time. I got a 6. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to spend 3 combat points. Take me down to 1. We're going to change the value of any 2 dice. So we're going to make these 6s. And then I'm going to be doing Deadeye. So I inflict knockdown on you and deal 6 undefendable damage. Plus 1 for bounty, which is 7. And I gain a combat point. So that's up to 7. And then I'm going to do a reload. I'm going to roll a die. Half. So it's 9. So it's up to 9 damage. Only 6 of it's undefendable.
Jeez. What the heck? What the heck?
You breaking things?
Okay, so only 6 is undefendable.
6 is undefendable, but the other 3 are defendable.
Okay, so I prevent 2 and I do 2 back to you.
Okay. So you take a total of 7 damage then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then that is it for me.
Okay. So I'm just gonna draw a card, and then I'm gonna discard these 2 cards, and then I gotta get rid of these.
I gotta look at this. What is? Oh, that's one of your upgrades. Okay.
Okay.
So.
And now I can go into my offensive role.
Oh, you paid to get rid of it. Okay.
Oops.
That'll count. That's fine. It landed. Unless you want to roll it in there. You still got the same thing on one. I think you knocked one of your others. What do you got? Oh, you've got a large.
But I knocked one of mine.
Didn't this one change?
I think so. Because I think this one might have been the one, and then I just don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But here, I'll just play this card and say that I changed the value.
Okay. So you're doing a large straight at me?
Yeah.
The Masamoon?
Okay. Yes. And then, so I deal 7 damage that's defendable, and then I roll 4 dice.
So just pull that out.
And then I'm adding 2 damage. I'm inflicting 1 shame. Shame on you. And then I gain a backstrike again.
So it's 9 defendable. Yeah. Okay, so we're each going to roll a dice.
I don't like this.
I got a 5.
1.
All right, so I'm going to prevent half the damage. Rounded up. So half would be 5 total. So I'm taking 4 damage. Well, really, half is 4.5.
Well, but rounded up.
I know. I know what you meant.
Okay.
All right. 13 to 12. We are getting there. All right. So, you good?
Yeah.
All righty. So, I'm taking a reload. Here my passive and my upkeep. Then I'm going to get a CP. 1 card. All right. All right, let's see what we can do. Ultimate time. Yeah, that's not happening. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a small straighty. So I want to get a 6 or a 1. Deal 5 damage. The small is we're gonna go for it. No. Okay, so I can do the small. We each roll a dice. If the roll is greater or equal, I deal 8 damage. Over here, I'm going to gain an evase and do 5 damage. So we're going to go ahead and roll. I got a 3.
5.
I got a 5. So I'm only dealing 6 damage to you. It is oh, hold on, 6. All right, so we're going to do one of these. 6. Okay, so half of that is 2. That's 8. Plus you have this, which is 9. I gain a combat. Oh, it's an 8.
Okay.
So 8 damage.
And I'm going to do my backstrike before I do my defensive roll.
Okay.
So half rounded up 2 to you.
So you're down to 2 damage to me.
2 damage to you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my defensive. So we were sitting at 8, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I prevent 2, and I do 3 back to you. So I prevent 2, and you said 8, so I get 6.
I'm at 7. You're at 7. Oh, woo! It's a tight game. Tight game. All right. So that was my attack on you, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead on my second main phase. I'm going to sell this for a combat point. I feel I might need some. And we're going to, okay, we're going to have to go all out here. This might be the death of me right here. If you get 7 points, if I take 7 damage, I'm gone.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So whatever you're keeping, just set it out that way.
Okay.
Then that way nothing changes. We won't be knocking dice. All right, so you're keeping a 2, 3, 4, 6. It was on this side. See, right there. I kind of panicked because that's the first thing I saw. I was like, no! Oh, good, that's the side.
Oh. Okay, but do I... Shoot. Can't really risk it for the biscuit this time. Should I re-roll all of them?
Ooh. Even a 1 would get you a small straight. But the 5 would give you...
But if I don't get
If you
either
get a
of
1
them,
or a 5, then you're still...
I might re-roll these two.
A small straight's only doing 6 damage, but I can defend. So it won't be enough to take me out. I think you have to... well, I mean, I would almost say you have to risk it, because at least if you get a 5 or a 1, then you're dealing 7 damage, and you could additionally do more by rolling 4 more dice. It gives me a lot more I have to defend against. That is not going to do... That's at the most going to take me down to 1, and I still get another attack on you.
Can gain honor and then spend honor.
Okay.
All
right, what you doing? You're going for the small?
Dang it. So... Oh, my options are slim. I guess I'm gonna have to go for 5. Defendable to you.
With the 3 swords?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't evade. I am going to roll this, so you have to roll 1 as well.
6.
So I take all the damage. I do 1 undefendable back to you. You did 5 to me?
Yeah.
So I'm down to 2. But I am still alive, folks. Still alive.
What happens if we take each other out?
I'll have to go to the rule book. I don't think that can, because it's now my turn. If I do 6 damage to you, you're out. I'm still alive. If you had gotten there can't be a tie.
Oh wait, it's still my turn. I'm playing this card. It says remove a status effect token from a chosen player.
All right, so I did grab my reload.
Oh, sorry.
So, okay, so I'm going to take my combat point, take my card. All right, I'm going to spend a combat point to draw 2 cards. Do I want to spend that, or We are not. We are going to do this. Okay, so we are going to... Here we go.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nuts.
So that's at least...
6.
Oh, we still got to roll a dice each. I'm getting at least 6. So let's try to get that. I need a 1 or a 6. I got the 6. So that's... I gained 2 evasives, which I don't know if we'll need, but we'll see. So I'm dealing 8 damage, but it is defendable. But all right, so but we're going to be doing a little work here. So we have 8.
Oh boy.
I'm spending a reload, which 9, 10. That makes it 10. I'm going to spend a combat point. So when I spend a reload, I may re-roll the dice 1 time. If I do, I get an additional 1 damage to the outcome. So we're already at 10. 12 plus 1, so we're at 13. You're at 6.
You know what? I think this might be overkill.
I don't want to leave
You're
it
beating
to...
a dead horse.
So then I get to roll 5.
Can I
So
even defend if I'm dead? You said I couldn't defend if I was dead.
You can still do your defensive roll. This is how much attack's coming your way. So we're at 13. 1 for each of these, so you're at 18. I can't believe I just threw 5 of those. And if at least 4 damage was added, I also inflict knockdown. So you are at...
I'm just dead.
You're at 18.
I'm just dead.
Come on, we gotta... No.
They're dead.
I know, but let's play it out and see what you're able to defend anyways.
So you just want to beat a dead horse? I could defend 2.
Do I take any damage?
2. Oh! You turd. But they're undefendable.
But I have evasive.
But okay, I had evasive.
All right, so let's see what happens. So how much damage do you take?
16.
Okay, so go ahead. You're at what, -10? Okay, I played this. You sent 2 undefendable, but I have my evasive tokens. I need to, so we got to try to get a 1 or a 2. So I'm at 0. I'm gonna assume I win because you're at a -10. Let's see what happens. Let's see if for some reason we both go out at the same time. Your hero leaflets.
I think you might have skipped past it.
Did I? That's quite possible. You'd think it would be at the back.
Well, that's where I thought I saw it.
There's all the phases.
Yeah, that's where.
Total. Oh. Multiplayer's performance, let's see. This is it's a good occasion can pile damage. Can become complex when the incoming damage attack is affected by your defensive abilities, cards, etc. Luckily, you can easily calculate the final total by following steps below. Add or subtract. Well, we did, but we both know we're both 1 out. What about a tie? What if we both? I would assume it's because you're at like a -10. I'm at 0. I probably get the win, but
yeah,
I did.
And
we both still did. Well, I don't know. It's a good question.
I'd say you get the win.
All right, we'll just call it, 'cause the community doesn't care, and they're probably going, "You guys, you don't know what you're doing." So that's probably right. So go ahead and hit that button there, and we'll just say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little what is this, Gunslinger versus Samurai, and hope you guys had fun. I enjoy this game a lot. I really love it. What do you think?
I like it a lot.
It's fun, Battle Yahtzee. But with that, well, thanks again. Please do like and subscribe, and we'll catch you at the table. Have a great one.